Well, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. Well, we are in a new world. First episode came out last week, and next episode comes out on Tuesday. There's some spoilery things going on here that I won't talk about too much. I'll make you watch the episode to find out all about that. But yeah, today is going to be about mining, I think. Real early game still, and so we need to get more stuff. Need more stuff. Let's see here. Speaking of stuff, make another chest here. It's a little laggy over here. Okay. Mining. We're going to end up building a big old tower here, and that's going to need a lot of stuff. And then in the tower, we're going to end up doing a really cool storage system. I'm hoping it's going to be really cool. So, yeah. That's the plan. How am I doing on pickaxes? Terrible. Really bad. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, still early game enough that I'm using iron and copper. So it's not real fast. But it's kind of fun, you know? Taking your time, getting things going, all that. Zip, bonk. Zip, bonk. Okay. So, right down here, where I've been doing... Oh yeah, that's one other thing I want. I need more ladders. I need to go deeper. Ladders? Yeah, I've got a few. Today is a unseasonably warm day. I went for a walk and almost didn't need a coat. Like, it's really nice outside, which is cool, but a little worrisome that like our summer might end up being really, really hot, and that would be unfortunate. When things get real hot in the summertime, we end up with fires, and then it gets smoky and gross, so we'll see. But anyway, today, really nice outside. Again, we're getting a little spoilery here, but been doing some mining. I need deep slate. I need a lot of it. So I just went through, just started, you know, collecting stuff here and there. I've been grabbing stuff as I go along. Somewhere down here, I think down here. No. Here we go. Found diamonds. I'm gonna wait to mine them because I want to wait until I get fortune on a pick. I want to kind of maximize my profits. But yeah, we're up pretty high. Like, you can still see stone poking through. So we didn't find a lot of diamonds at this level, but we found a couple. So that's cool, promising. The deeper we go, the more of that we'll see. But the main focus here was deep slate. I need a lot of it. And so what I'm going to do is go down a little bit and then mine again. Just, again, to get more deep slate and to hopefully start finding more materials. And so that is why, oops, I brought the ladders because we need to come down a little bit. Ladder. Yeah, copper's not very fast. Even iron is a little bit faster. It's fine. It's fine. Like right here is where we poke in. Uh-oh. Weird. What I've been doing is putting a torch here, and then I go about 20 blocks, put another torch, another 20 blocks, put another torch, and then I kind of start again. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Do-do-do-do. So besides the new world that we're in, I've also been working on a pretty interesting project that you may or may not have seen on the channel, where I have partnered up with another channel called Blast Off Animations. And what Blast Off Animations does is like simulations and animations, things like that. And so lately what he's been doing is a lot of marble runs where he'll have a environment that the marble kind of makes its way through. And some of those environments he had done in Minecraft. Whoa. And he is, yikes. Not sure what's going on there. We'll find out soon. Oh, I know. That's where we were before. This is our old mine. So yeah, we're just running into gravel again. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Anyway, Andy over at Blast Off Animations watches the channel and was curious if I would be into building something that he could then turn into a marble run. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. So we did a video chat and we kind of talked through some of the concepts and how it all kind of works, and I learned a lot. I had no idea how that sort of thing happened, and he was able to kind of show me some neat things and some examples, and I felt pretty good about stuff, enough to kind of get started on a build. And so what we've been working on is a jungle temple themed build, kind of Indiana Jones inspired. And we're about halfway through it. I've been kind of documenting it, so if you go to my channel, you can see those videos. I think one more video and that will complete that build. But it's been a really interesting learning experience. Let's see how far along we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm very curious, though, to see how the animation turns out, because we talk between, building sessions, and I'll get feedback. How does that look? What do you think? And some of it is very promising, where he's like, this is going to be amazing. And then other things he'll say, like, well, because of the field of view, we probably won't even see that. And it's like, oh, well, I spent a lot of time on that, and I wish I would have understood that a little bit more. So it's a really good experiment, and I'm sure once I see how the animation turns out on this one, like, I'll probably want to do it again, and we'll be much more adept next time, kind of seeing around corners and making it just right. So anyway, it's been very fun, very exciting. All right, where are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one. Might as well grab this stuff. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Maybe not boo. Yeah, let's boo. Okay, that's 1, 2, and then let's go 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. So let me see here. Well, no, I don't want to poke a hole in the ceiling because I'll knock out the torches. So it's 20 to there, 20 to there, plus 5. That's 50 blocks. That seems great. Okay, and then that's upstairs. Oops. Yeah, those copper tools do not last very long. Let's see, these need to come out. All right. One, two, three, and then we'll do another wall here. So one thing we're doing in this world during the episodes is I'm relying on a testing world a little bit to demonstrate some of the things I'm working on. So, for example, next episode, not Tuesday, but the next one is going to be focused on building a farm. And we will pop back and forth in the testing world so I can kind of demonstrate some of the mechanics and things like that. And I think that's going to help make the builds a little bit easier to replicate or learn how to build. I don't want to just show you a design. I kind of want to show you why the farm works, and then you can kind of do whatever you want with that. That's really fun, I think, is when you don't just copy the redstone, but you understand it enough that you can make it fit where you want it to fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then once we get going on the storage system, I have some really high hopes, big ambitions, and it might be awful. It might not work, but until I build it, I can't really tell. I've watched a lot of other people's videos where they've built sorting systems using copper golems, and some of them work better than others. Some are more complicated than others. And there's these weird little quirks with the behavior of the golem itself, which I can't really foresee. That's the one thing I can't really tell is, you know, once we scale it up, how's this going to go? Are the little golems going to freak out or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. But what I'm going to do is kind of take a couple different ideas, a couple of different mechanics that the golem can do, and put them together. And so it'll be a multi-stage golem sorting system, which I think is going to be really awesome if it works. Whoops. Keep looking over here because I think this is unexplored. Yes, it definitely is. I don't want something creeping up on me. I see Skulk also. I don't want to get into all that. That should be enough light to keep things from sneaking up on me. Besides that little bit of iron, I really haven't found any other resources yet. Kind of weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3. Oh, here's more iron. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6. Okay. I feel like I've run into tough and iron a couple of times. I wonder if this is an ore vein or not. I can't tell. This pick is ready to break here. Right on cue. I haven't played with the new snapshot, but I've been watching videos and reading about the current development cycle, and the whole baby mob thing is real cool. I'm pretty excited about that. And the new mechanic that they kind of borrowed from Hermitcraft and Exuma's little data pack where you can keep baby mobs babies forever. I think that's kind of fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm curious though if they're gonna go through and revamp any other skins, you know? Let's see, if this is the floor, why did I not collect that iron? Let's go find out. Whoops. A big fail there. Oh my gosh. Such a weird little laggy situation there. Oh, because I didn't apparently do this one. 1, 2, 3. Weird. Not sure why I didn't, oh, because there's a cave here. It didn't feel worth it. Alright. Situation normal. So this might... Nope, that might expose the cave above. Man, I get these weird little lag spikes. I wonder if it's my game or if it's... Yeah, my frames are terrible. Interesting. I was noodling with some things for a snapshot, or not a snapshot, a thumbnail. I wonder if I messed something up. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. trying to remember when Minecraft Live happened last year. Right now they are asking for like springtime submissions. I'm out of torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means it's got to be getting close. Let's go get more torches. All right. This absurdly tall ladder. But yeah, I imagine when Minecraft Live happens, they will release the baby drop, whatever we're going to be calling that one, and then we'll probably learn about what the next one's going to be. And they're so bizarre and unpredictable. You know, it used to be really, like, more predictable. Like, we're going to get a new biome or a new mob or something like that. And now it's like, you know, ghasts, you're going to be able to ride them. And, you know, your baby mobs, we're going to make them look better. Just really weird and surprising things. Okay, what do I need? I need to drop off all my stuff. Boop, 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 boop. I have some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Picks. I am getting low on pick. Well, I've got iron picks, but I'm getting low on copper picks. I guess I can just keep using the iron ones. Torches. That means I need coal. Coal. Okay. Getting lowish on food. Go. All right. Back to the mines. It'll be nice once we get to the Nether and I can replace this with a bubble elevator. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's my torches. I thought I left them up there. That would totally be something I would do. Alright. What's going on here? Why did I skip this one? Unclear. I am working on some new music. Usually when I do a new series, I'll come out with a few new songs for it. This last series that I just wrapped up, I did a batch for those, and you know, they reflect some of the themes and things like that. So I've got some ideas, and if you watched my first episode, There's a song right at the end that is new. It's not done yet, but gives you an idea of what I'm doing. But yeah, there will be new music eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still baffled by the complete lack of resources we're running into. Oh, as soon as I say that, gold pops up. I mean, we're still pretty high up in the deep slate layer, but like when I was up there mining, I found all kinds of stuff. And this time it's a little more sparse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop. Oh, I hear a witch. I hear a witch. Hi. Where's she at? Right there. Oh, man. I hit her, and then she falls away, and then re-heals herself. Okay, I'm gonna die if I don't eat. Still gonna die. Wow. That's one tough witch. Oh, I don't think copper will mine gold. Why won't I heal? Oh, of course. So stupid. Yep, this is the fun we wanted to have. It is wild how much this witch is beating me up. Its bread is not as great a food as I thought it was. Come on, hearts. If I just jump in there and hit her, she'll probably get me one more time, and I just need to make sure I don't wither away. Oh gosh. Can't see where she's at. Oops. Uh-oh. I want to go down there. Yeah, I'm not totally interested in the skulk situation yet. Spider eye? Yeah. Let's see, how far in are we? We are 20. This is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. Eight, 9, 10. Okay. Well, howdy, Joe. Didn't see you sneak in there. It's just wrestling with a witch that was way more difficult than it should have been. Just doing some mining today. Nothing real fun or interesting. Just need resources. Oops. Started a new world, so I'm using iron and copper tools. So things are not fast and they break constantly. Down. Yeah, the one I was in before was, I had like this idea of just finding villages and improving them and kind of connecting them. It got a little old, like, I was just building lots of roads and bridges and stuff, and so I decided I want to kind of get back to what I like to do, which is the big builds and more redstone and stuff like that. So, started fresh and have a really nice little area and just getting stuff together. Yeah, the road was a lot of work. Yeah, I have been to the end and then the nether and all that in the past, but the previous series I was doing, it was all overworld, really. Went to the nether a couple of times. I had some diamond stuff, but yeah, didn't ever get netherite. We'll definitely do that in this world. I want to get to the end and get shulker boxes and stuff sooner than later, because I miss all of those niceties, luxuries, being able to fly, stuff like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun, but it is a lot of work and it takes a long time. 4, 5, 6. Stuff like this, like just the mining, I mean, it's pretty monotonous, but it's pretty relaxing just to kind of, you know, see what you get. You know, it's fun to find stuff every once in a while. Take this because I still don't have any farms yet. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. You know, I wish there was more in the end, because the end cities are cool, but it'd be neat if there was more or more varied stuff in the end. I know there's some mods out there that will add more stuff, but you never know what the mods are going to be. Their quality is always so different. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not end cities, but the underground ones with the warden. Oh, the ancient cities. Yeah. Yeah, those are scary. I mean, there's nothing else besides the warden. That's one thing that's nice about the ancient cities is there's no other mobs. But, yeah. That guy is, makes me anxious. 5, 6, 7. 9, 10. There was one time I did an ancient city, really methodically. Like I took a bunch of wool and like covered up the little sensors so that they didn't spawn him. And it was really tense and took a long time. Swift Sneak, yeah, it's totally worth it. But yeah, I was like, the wool covering up everything and doing it methodically just takes forever. It's way easier just to get ready, and once he starts coming, just either mad dash or get away. Let's see here. So what have you been up to? Anything interesting or fun in your world? 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what's going on here. This is 10, 20. Okay, so this is 10. Just chilling, trying to be more active. Nice. I've been thinking about that. Whenever the winter comes around, I get real sedentary. And I had a doctor appointment, and he... Oh, this is nice. That's real nice. He, I'm gonna wait until I have fortune on my pick so I can get more diamonds, but let's see, I'm gonna put a little indicator out here. Yeah, doctor was like, talk to me about cholesterol for the first time. It's like, this is something you need to watch. Made me feel real old. And he's like, yeah, need to be more active. It's just so hard. You know, I used to run, but my knees just don't love it anymore. And when it gets cold outside, it's hard. So I need to find something. 6. Yeah, blood pressure for me has been okay still. Surprisingly. I eat pretty well, but I'm just not active, and you can only adjust so much. I remember my dad, I think, was taking high cholesterol medication, so I think it might be a hereditary thing too, and you can't control that, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, whenever I'm active, it's one of those things where you kind of dread it, but once you do it, you're glad you did, and it's good for the well-being and all of that. Yeah, hereditary stuff, especially as you get older, is interesting. I have one, well, of course you have cancer in your family and stuff like that. One grandparent had a stroke. One grandparent lived to over 100, which is also kind of equally terrifying. You know, as I think about things like retirement and stuff, it's like, I don't know if I have that much money to last that long. Grab the iron. I think I have enough iron that I could probably do iron armor. I'm sure I could do iron armor, and that would probably be better than, yeah, whatever I'm wearing, which is garbage. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Okay, so that's 20, that's 40, that's 50. Okay, feel good about that. Alright. Oh yeah, I skipped this one, didn't I? For some weird reason I did. Do this one. Once the weather gets nicer, springtime, I do have some travel planned. I'm going to go to Austin, which I've never been before, so I'm excited for that. And then starting in June, I think I've got a couple of camping trips planned. And whenever I camp, I always hike. So Yeah, once the weather gets nicer, it's easier for me to get outside and move around a little bit. I'm looking forward to that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's another pick. I wonder if I'm going to run into that cave again. Just thought about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a little quiet on the stream today. Not sure what's up. I had a couple of like regular viewers who were interested, and just haven't seen a lot of the regular folk. So who knows? I haven't streamed in a while just because I was getting ready for this new world and a new series on YouTube. So hopefully, if I keep yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, hello, Auntie Nick. Speaking of regular viewers, nice to see you in the chat there. Yeah, I'm hoping to keep this going on Saturdays as kind of a regular thing. This particular world, I'm going to build way bigger, and so resource gathering is going to be something I got to do a lot, and that will be a good use of the streams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10. I don't know if I'm brave enough to go out there yet. So that's 20. That's another 10, I think. Yeah. 2. I talked about a little earlier on the stream that I've been working with this other YouTube channel called Blast Off Animations, and he does marble runs. He like does 3D animation where he does like marble runs through different environments, and he's been doing Minecraft environments, and so we kind of partnered up a little bit, and I'm working on a build for him that is very, very exciting. So I've been working on like a jungle temple, Indiana Jones themed build that he is then going to put into his 3D animation software and do a marble run. And so that's a really fun thing I've been working on. Oh, no worries, Joe. You didn't really miss much. I've just been mining. Yeah, I've been kind of documenting the, what do you call it? The build of the jungle temple thing. I'm going to do one more episode of that and then hand it over to him. And then he's going to take that jungle temple build and then turn it into a marble run over on his channel. His channel's pretty popular. It's got, I think, about 25,000 subscribers. So about 10 times many as I've got. So it'd be cool to get that in front of some other eyeballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, pretty fun. He had watched some of my videos and just thought it'd be a fun collaboration. He lives over in Great Britain, and so we did a video call and kind of talked through how that all works. The 3D animating, it's what he does as part of his job. He does a lot of stuff with industrial animation and that sort of thing, visualizing how machinery will work or things like that. And so it's pretty smart about stuff that I'm not, and it's always interesting to hear how that all happens. So pretty cool. But yeah, we were kind of talking, Joe, about being active, and I was just mentioning that I've got some camping planned for the summertime, and I've got a trip to Austin coming up. So some good things coming up, and just getting outside makes me more active in general. You know, whenever I go camping, I always go for a hike. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, barbecue and tacos are what I'm going to seek out. Staying pretty much downtown, just a little bit north of the river, so I think it should be pretty easy to get around. Usually when I travel, I do a lot of walking just because I like to see the cities. And I'm excited to see if I can get in a Waymo. I've never done like a driverless car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Oop. Careful on 6th Street. Lots of drugs and drunkos. I believe it. Yeah, I'll probably poke my head into all of that just to see what it's about, but I don't know that I'll spend a ton of time there. Yeah, I've heard 6th Street is kind of the, lots of music and nightlife and tourists and stuff like that. South Congress Avenue, SoCo or whatever they call it, I've heard is kind of fun and kind of funky. Yeah, I'm hoping to just kind of bop around and check a bunch of it out. Besides the airport, I've spent no time in Texas before, so I thought Austin might be a good first visit. Oh, God, yeah. That's a good description. Bourbon Street's a funny thing in New Orleans because it's, super touristy. It's just bars and bars and bars. Oh, I didn't realize you were from here, Auntie Nick. I thought for some reason that you were Australian through and through. I knew that you'd spent a bunch of time over here, but I don't think I realized that you were from the United States. Yeah, Bourbon Street, I thought was fun, but as the night went on, like, you don't want to stray too far, like, the circle of safety gets smaller and smaller. So I'll definitely be safe and probably, retire to the hotel bar where things get too crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2. Yeah. Learn something new. Yikes. Every day. Had no idea. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, this world that I'm in, I did my first episode, and then second episode's going to post on Tuesday. It is done in the can, as they say in the film industry, and it's good. I'm excited for it. The third episode, I've got kind of a plan, and we're going to build an iron farm is ultimately what we're going to do. Iron farms open up all kinds of other things. So once you have access to tons of iron, you can make tons of hoppers, and then you can build tons of machines and things like that. So I'm excited for that. First episode, it's done pretty well. I think it got like a few hundred views, like really fast, which is promising. As series go on, they tend to kind of tail off, but one thing I'm doing differently in this series is I'm not doing episode numbers. So that way when somebody finds it, they won't be like, oh, episode 30, I gotta get all caught up. Here we go, more stuff. I want this to feel more like a series of tutorials so people can kind of start whenever they want and they won't feel like they missed stuff. But I'm real excited to get things underway. I like your blur around your border and your face cam. Are those masks and 2 layers for the game? Yes. I am using a piece of software that came out a year or so ago called Meld Studio. It is free software. I was using OBS forever because it's what everybody uses, but it's goofy and it's open source, so it's weirdly supported. Meld is a really awesome development team. They have an awesome Discord, and they come out with updates every week. And there are things like my little camera, how it's curved on the corner. That's just built into it. You just go in and grab the corner and that's that. So I have, a game and then just a duplicate of the layer. So it's not even 2 sources, it's just 1 source that's duplicated. A blur on that. I've got my logo down in the corner. I've got my camera. When I switch between this scene and this scene, they just sort of animate naturally, which is really nice. And then they just kind of animate back. So if I go back to my game, it just moves back. It's all just, I don't have to program any of that. It just happens. There are some overlays that don't seem to be working at the moment. Let me pause, see what I'm missing here. I thought that my chat would show up, but I must not have that set up right. Who knows what I've done wrong there. But yeah, you can just kind of take your chat in. Weird, I don't know why my chat's not showing up. You can do all kinds of cool things though. And it's free, open source, or not open source, but free to use and really well supported. They added all these fun things so you can do stuff like, like confetti just built in. Silly and dumb, I know, but it's there. You can do a thing where, let's see. If I wanted to like do a poll, this is so niche, but I could turn on this like wheel and I could say like yes or no and then like spin the wheel. And the answer is yes, right? Just silly, but these things are all just built into it. So yeah, I've been really happy with this piece of software and highly recommend it. Meld Studio. And you can always check out their Discord as well. And the developers are on every day and like they talk to you and it's super cool. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Yes. I'm confused. Okay, that's 20. So this is 10. Just heard a bat. I'm not sure if I'm close to a cave again. It was a line above your head. All right, Joe, thanks for popping in. I'm going to do this pretty regularly on Saturdays, so if you're around, always happy to see you. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It's a line above my head. I'm out of picks. There it is, right there. And then it disappears. I suppose I could leave it there. I don't know if it... Let's see if I say, chat. Hide after 30 seconds. That's what's going on. Okay, so I did do chat. I could leave it, I suppose. Set to 0 to disable. Let's see what that looks like just for funsies. Okay. I don't know if I like that or not. Let me play the game and see if it really pretty much takes half or a third of my screen away, doesn't it? I need another pick. Probably have another 20 or 30 minutes. Yuck. Okay, no vote for that. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Well, before we head up then, let's see. Hide after 30 seconds. Didn't seem offensive. Okay. I could do other things too, like I can add my YouTube channel, although you're already here, so I don't know if that makes any sense. Social handles, hide. Oops, chat. Hide after 30 seconds. There we go, okay. Figured it out. Let's go make a pick. Being so close to the mountains, I have to go really deep to get to the deep slate. This ladder is absurdly long. Once we get soul sand, I can make a water elevator, and then we can just jump down and elevator back up. But for now, we gotta use the ladder. I'm always so paranoid when I get out here. Something's gonna sneak up on me. There's still a lot of little caves and things. Okay, let's drop off some stuff. It's weird, it feels laggy. It doesn't feel laggy when I'm recording episodes, so I think it might be a streaming thing. Where's my sticks? There they are. More sticks, more sticks. Let's make like 3 picks. 1, 2, 3. Put the iron away. Sticks away. Let's put the stone stuff away. Okay. My last episode, my voice sounded weird. It sounded distant. When you hear it on Tuesday, you might notice it's not awful, but it's different. And the difference was I raised my standing desk up, and so I think my microphone was below my chin, and so I was kind of talking over my mic. So I moved it so it's like literally right here now. So I'm talking right at it. So I might sound kind of loud or in your face, but I think that's better than sounding distant. Anyway. Now that we have that, let's go mining. Oh yeah, I don't know why I said that, because I can't see anything through my microphone. Like my my bar is covered up. Do. Okay. So that's 50 blocks. That's 50 blocks. Why does this one have 3 or 4 torches? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, this one I went extra far for some reason. Yikes. Heat wave down there. That is it's not totally surprising being summertime. It's real warm here. It's been a very mild winter here. Down in the southeast United States, it's been awful. Like snowstorms and things. Like Memphis, Tennessee is like buried in snow kind of thing. But up here, it's like 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Like went for a walk and it was almost didn't need a coat. So real weird. It was dry for most of January, and then we've gotten a little bit of rain, but unseasonably mild. Very peculiar and worrisome that it might make for a very hot summer, which doesn't always bode well for fire season. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's not how counting works. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is how counting works. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, more iron. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm trying to get something on my bar and I have to like move my head around my microphone. Might have to fix that. I've been kind of planning what all I'm going to build, you know, all of the farms and things like that. And there's some things I've never built before. Like I've never built a resin farm, and I definitely want to try that. Okay, I think I've done all of these now. Yeah. There are some things that I've never done because I sort of consider them cheating. And it's personal opinion, but like getting up on the nether roof has never quite sat right with me. When I played on the SMP, they had poked a hole in the ceiling of the nether, and so I did go up there and I built a pork chop farm, which worked really well because, you know, nothing else can spawn up there on the nether roof. But, you know, you have to kind of exploit a glitch to do that. Same thing with duplicators. I've never built a tree farm because I feel like the TNT duplication is not intended gameplay. I don't know. A lot of people do it, and it's really useful. There's a guy on a server that I watch. His name is Dark, D-A-R-K-E, and he is quite good at the redstone and farm building, and he built a tree farm, yes, that uses the duper to blow up the trees and then collects them all, and then he also fed in a cobble and a stone generator that uses like a piston feed tape to push it into the same place to blow them all up. It was really, really impressive and super cool, but again, that TNT duplication just doesn't sit right with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm curious if I built like a creeper farm and then like an auto crafter to make TNT, how quickly it could make TNT for a tree farm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that should be 40. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that should be 50. How are we doing time-wise? Getting there. Let's do one more pass here, and then I'll probably call it. Enderman whoops. Pick is gonna break. There we go. Definitely need to get better tools. Definitely need to get Fortune, and I need to get Silk Touch. Because I definitely want to build this first tower in a gradient, and so I do want to use cobbled deep slate, but I also want to use the uncobbled deep slate just because it's a little bit lighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One thing I am looking forward today is I have a new mouse being delivered. It is a Logitech Lift, I think is the model. It is an ergonomic mouse. It is a kind of a weird looking one, you know, sits upright, has a couple of extra buttons, doesn't have any RGB or anything. Just a mouse. I think it's white or like off-white. But man, my wrist has not been very happy these last 6 months. And building the jungle temple where I'm like place block, place block, place block, and building so fast really has felt fatiguing, where I'll just be like needing to stretch out afterwards. And so I'm hoping that'll help. I've been reconsidering a lot of, that's why I was standing, is, trying to get some different feelings and things like that. Also have become unhappy with my chair. It's not an expensive or fancy chair. The arms won't let me get all the way in, and so I end up resting my arms on the edge of the desk rather than on top of the desk. When I get closer like this and my arms are on it, it's much more comfortable. So I'm thinking about a new chair. But I'm also trying to be budget conscious this year, not just spend money like a crazy person. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So maybe if there's a sale or maybe a birthday present to myself or something this summer, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just really reconsidering ergonomics, and today I should have a mouse showing up, so I'm excited to noodle with that and see what I think. I've never used one before, so I might hate it. Free returns, so we'll see. More iron, that's good. At least I can make more picks. Don't know if you were on earlier when I was talking about music. I am working on some new music. Whenever I do a new series, I usually do a little batch of music to accompany it. I just haven't gotten it out yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At the end of the episode last Tuesday, and at the end of episode this Tuesday, there's a song that plays momentarily, and it's a new song I'm working on. There's about 6 of them that are in various degrees of completeness, mostly incomplete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we'll get there. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I've been trying to do less social media, less streaming. I do watch YouTube, and I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't have to watch ads. But I don't watch a lot of TV, and I try not to scroll social media. I do post on Instagram just to share what I've been up to, but I try not to scroll it. So instead of consuming all of that, I'm trying to be more instructive or creative. So making videos. On my other channel, I posted a New York video because I went to New York last year and had a bunch of video, and so I just edited it together and didn't put any music or anything, so it's just the natural sounds. It's a noisy place, and so it's kind of a cool video, real short. But yeah, writing music, trying to be more creative. See. Okay, I've gone too far already. So that's 20. Oh, I'm getting turned around. 20, 40, 60. Yeah, I went too far. It's fine. Whoa, that is curious. Am I near a stronghold? Wouldn't make sense at this layer, would it? Strongholds are... I don't know if they go this deep. Although I'm not that deep. Do they just spawn randomly? I thought they were only near strongholds. Because I haven't run into any in all of this mining, and now all of a sudden I'm like running into a bunch. Maybe it's just a weird thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, bat. Okay. Still hear an Enderman whooping somewhere. Unclear. Okay. Well, I got a bunch of deep slate. That's what I wanted to do. So I feel good about that. Sleep? Nope. Nope. I am probably going to work on the last of the Marble Run build tonight, a little later. And then that video will come out a little later in the week, and I can deliver the build to Andy so he can get working on the animation part. I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's gonna be cool. All right, Tuesday, new episode, and I explain what a lot of this stuff is and what's going on there, so I won't bother right now. But yeah, getting things ready for what's going to happen here, which is going to hopefully be a lot of really cool stuff. I'm very excited to turn this into a storage space and to get copper golems to work on all of that. It's gonna be super fun. So yeah, so far so good. Boop, boop, boop. Let's plant another tree. One tree that I am not a fan of cutting down is mangrove, and I like mangrove wood. I think it's a cool look. I've been watching a lot of other players use it lately and been really inspired because it goes with so many things. But the trees are just so wonky. And yeah, I don't know if mangrove or tree farm makes sense for mangrove because they have those weird roots too. I just don't know how it works. But we still need to find mangrove. We haven't really explored this world much at all. We'll probably do that in the next episode as well. Lots to do. All right, well, thanks for popping on. It was nice to have some company today as I did some resource gathering. Lots of really exciting things are going to start happening. And like I said, I want each episode to kind of have a focus. You know, here's what we're going to learn today. I think it's going to make it super fun. and hopefully pretty engaging. I would love the channel to grow a little bit more and get more eyeballs on it. So anyway, Saturday streams are going to be a regular thing going forward. Keep an eye out for that. And keep an eye out for the Marble Run thing. That's going to be happening soon too. Once Andy actually posts the Marble Run, I will link to it so you can all see it. And it's going to be super cool. So anyway, I will see you next weekend. And have a great week. Bye-bye.